So happy end of 2024. My beautiful, amazing Manoa Yoga goddesses are here. And we're going to shoot a video of today's class. It's the last class of the year. Santa Dog is here. And we're in our favorite place in this world. My backyard. No. So this month in our lessons, we were working on hip opening exercises and a little bit of back bending. We've been doing some fun stuff. And I'll come around and align you again like I did last time. If you don't mind me doing that, do you mind me? Okay, perfect. So if you come to my yoga classes, I can align you too. Today we'll start with some breathing. So we're getting our sukhasana. Doesn't matter which leg you have forward. Cross the legs. If you want to make it a little bit more fancy, you can do the yogi crassy action. It's a little too tight for me today, so I'm just going to do a regular sukhasana, easy seat. We're going to reach our fingertips out to the side of us, along the side of the mat. Engage our core, pull the belly button in, lift the chest and heart. I kind of imagine like a light coming out of the heart, and then elongating the crown of the head over the spine, reaching the fingertips. Beautiful. Take a couple of normal breaths here. Just your normal, basic breath that you come to. Just know that our lung capacity is 4 to 7 times as much as what we normally breathe. So to start our practice today, we're going to take some deeper, longer breaths, and we're going to add our arms into it. So we're going to reach our arms up. Inhale. Inhale a little bit more. Inhale max for your lungs. Hold it here at the top for a couple moments, and then exhale slowly out of your nose as you bring your palms down to your chest. Oh, so beautiful. Again, inhale. Last one. Hold it for a second. Slowly exhale through the nose. As slow as you can. And then if you can, hold your empty lungs for a second here or two. Please do. One more time. Inhale. Holding. Exhale. Do a gentle bow to ourselves. Thank you for showing up for your practice today. Thank you for showing up for yourself, either here in person or online. Thank you, birds, for being here in our practice in beautiful Manoa. And I'm so excited to have this last class of the year with you both. We're going to twist our body over to the left, bringing the right hand onto the left knee, left hand behind you, lifting up through the crown of the head. And on your inhales, gently looking over that left shoulder. And on your exhale, just backing out of it slightly. You're going to do this 3 times. Here we go. Number 2. And exhale, release gently. And number 3, looking over that left shoulder, and then exhale back to the front. We're going to repeat this to the other side. Over to the right. Left hand on right knee. Right hand behind you, lifting up to the crown of the head, elongating through the spine. Inhale, looking over the right. Exhale, releasing gently to the front. Again, inhale over. Exhale gently to the front. And last one. If you hear snap, crackle, pops, that's me aligning my spine. And exhale back to the front. Beautiful. Taking the hands down to the front of the mat or the ground. Walking your paws forward, gently keeping the hips down and back. Keeping the belly engaged. Come only as far as comfortable for you. If you want to go all the way, if you want to relax into it and bend the elbows, you can. If you want to release the head, the neck, the shoulders, release your jaw, relax your face, and just hang out here for a moment, folding forward from your hips over your crossed legs in sukhasana. I pretty much do this pose every single day. It relieves a lot of pressure in my lower back and hips. Deep, slow breaths in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, gently bring the weight back to your palms, push up, and walk your hands back towards you. Excellent. We're going to bring our hands behind us, untwine our legs, and recross them with the opposite leg on top. Reaching out to the sides again, reaching up through the crown of the head, relaxing the feet, the hips. Very nice. We're going to do a little side body stretch now, and we're going to start over to the left. So bring the right arm up and over, and I want you to reach from the hip and feel the stretch to the side of the right side of the body. So your hand is staying from the Adam's family, crawling down the mat. Beautiful, beautiful. And when you feel like that's good enough for you, gently fold over that left arm and look up into the right elbow. Turn the elbow a little bit back if you can, opening up that chest, opening up that shoulder. And then instead of letting the head hang back, be careful to hurt your neck, kind of reach through the crown of your head and then gently take your gaze into the right elbow. One more breath. Engage your core and gently walk your body back up using that hand. Good. Next side. Thing with the right hand, up and over with the left, reaching through the crown of the head. Gently walk your hands down and out until you feel comfortable. Fold as much to the side as feels good for you. Looking up inside the left elbow, pushing the left elbow to the back. Be careful with the neck and the head, reaching through the crown of the head. Couple more breaths here, in and out through the nose. One more. The rain stopped, ladies. We're so lucky. We're so blessed. Inhale back up. It was raining a few minutes ago in beautiful Manoa. As per usual, though. Right?
It's always raining.
It's always raining. I love that, though, because it keeps Manoa lush and green and butterflies. Yeah. When's the last time you saw a butterfly? Hands down in front. We're going to do the hip opener one more time because we're switching our legs now. Crawling forward with the palms. Going as far as you want and then relaxing into it. Trying to keep the hips back and down because my hips kind of want to lift up, so I'm pushing them back and down. And then relax your shoulders, your neck, your face, your jaw. Just a few moments of breath here. Set your intention for your practice. Are we doing this to relax ourselves? Are we doing this practice to tune into our inner goddess? To be the best versions of ourselves? If you want to focus your practice on sending love to someone you love, you can do that also. And you're welcome to say a mantra to yourself anytime through the practice. On your next inhale, bring the weight back to the palms and slowly walk them back. All right, okay. We're going to go into our sun salutations. Are you ready to get the body warmed up? If you're not warm enough already, we're a little bit warm. We're going to get warmer. Coming up to a standing position. Come to the front of your mat. Excuse me, Santa dog. Excuse me, Santa dog. Can you go right here? Lay down right there. Lay down. Lay down. Coming to the front of your mat, bringing your big toes together. Heels can be apart or whatever position feels good to you. Your toes can be straight ahead. Pressing all four corners of your feet into the mat. Lifting up through the kneecaps by engaging the front of your quads. Gently tucking in, engaging the pelvis. Belly engaged. Chest up, shoulders back and down. Arms alongside of the body, palms facing forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. One breath here. To arrive. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and over. Urdhva Hatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Uttasana. Inhale, half forward fold. Adho Uttasana. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Point your fingers, pointing straight ahead. Press your palms down into the mat, shoulder distance apart. Step back one leg at a time or jump. Come into your high plank. On your next inhale, slowly come down to your baby push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up into your upward dog, either on the tops of your feet or in the front of your quads, whatever's good for you. Tuck the toes under, engage the core, push back and up into our first downward dog of the day. You can gently press through each ankle one at a time if you'd like. Pedal out your dog. Keeping your gaze towards your knees or towards your pelvis, engaging your core, relax your head, and keep the weight evenly dispersed throughout your entire hand. So make sure the weight is not just on your palms, you have your weight throughout your entire palms of your hands and fingers. On your next inhale, bend your elbows and your knees, step back up to the front of the mat, big toes together if you'd like, come into a half forward fold, Urdhva Uttasana, exhale, Uttasana. Inhale all the way up, engage your core, up and over, standing salute, and then exhale, bring the palms alongside of you, Tandasana. Oh my God, that feels so good. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward. Flattening the back, reaching to the top of the head, neck elongated. Exhale, bend the knees, palms down to the mat. When you're comfortable, when your hands are under your shoulders, jump or step back into your high plank. Hips are straight with the rest of your body. Beautiful, ladies. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, either on the tops of your legs or all the way up. Shoulders back and down. Tuck the toes under, engage the core, up and back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale, step the feet towards the hands, bend the knees if needed. Half forward fold here. Forward fold Uttasana. And then exhale all the way up. Standing salute, Urdhva Hatasana. And then exhale, Tadasana. Close your eyes and hold here for a moment. Notice how your body is centered or balanced. Notice if there's something that you want to release or let go of in this practice today. Notice if your breath has changed, your heart rate has changed, your body's getting warmer. We're gonna do it again. From Tadasana, mountain pose, slowly open your gaze, flutter your eyelids open. Inhale, up. Standing salute. Exhale, Uttasana, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, palms down on the mat. Jump or step back into your high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, toes under, belly in, pushing back. Heels pushing into the earth. Hips pushing up towards the sky. We're going to stay here for a few moments, kind of breathing into our downward dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. If you want to pedal off the ankles and that still feels good to you, that's fine. You're also welcome to bend your knees. I want you to push your chest towards your knees. And if they need to be bent and that's more comfortable, go for it. If it feels good to stretch the back of the legs and your body's enjoying it, then you go for it. Press up and back to the back of your knees. Relax here, breathing. One more breath, and then we're going to walk our feet towards our hand. Inhale. Slow exhale through the nose. And step or jump your hands back up towards the front of the mat. Come into a half forward fold. Exhale, Uttasana. Inhale all the way up, standing salute. Exhale, mountain. Excellent. Close your eyes, hold. I'm going to add in some lunges, some warriors in here next. We're going to repeat it again. But after our downward dog, I'm going to walk us through a couple different other asanas. Inhale up, Urdhva Hatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttasana. Half forward fold. Exhale down, hands down, jump or step back into your high plank. When you're ready, keeping your elbows close to you, baby. Push up, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, shoulders down and back. So beautiful. And then toes under, downward dog. All right. We're now going to inhale the right leg up. You can go as high up as you can. And while you're here, taking that right leg up, I want you to press the left ankle and heel down into the floor if you can. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine as well. If you want to do a little bit more hip opening, you can bend that knee, point that toe, and look up towards the right armpit. Yeah, excellent, girls. Next one, inhale your core. Bring your knee to your chest. Come to a high plank. Yes, again, inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Good, again, inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. And now put your foot down in between your two hands. Good. Staying in your high lunge here. We're going to rotate the back left leg to a 45-degree ankle, bringing the ankle down to the earth. And then inhale slowly up, using your core, using your legs, and you can add your arms. Excellent, excellent, good. We're balancing on the side of a mountain, loving it. Butterflies are mating. So cute. Turning our chest and our hips forward towards that front right leg. You should feel the hip opening to the left. Do you feel that, girls? Okay, good. Inhale. Widen the arms. Reverse it. Bring the arm back or down onto the hip, whatever feels good for you. Coming back up to center. Straighten that front right leg. Reach forward with the right arm. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, you can bring the hand down to the front of the calf. Just avoid the knee or the quad, whatever's good for you, or down to the mat. Inhale, if you'd like to reach the opposite arm up and over, straight out of the shoulder, you're welcome to. And gently take your gaze up towards that left hand. Core is engaged, breathing. Engage your inner thigh muscles, come back up, keeping the front leg straight. Bring the back hand to the hip or the leg, whatever feels good for you, and flip it and reverse it. Breathing. Inhale, come back to center. Bend that front leg again. Bring that elbow or front of the forearm down into the front arm, up and over. If you want to add a bind, you can take that left arm back and down and over that right hip if you can. Just kind of opening up the heart, opening up the chest, gazing up at the beautiful sky, breathing here. Exhale, come back up to center, over that front right leg. Windmill both arms down, back to the mat, and step the right foot back up into the sky like we did earlier. Three-legged dog. You can have the leg straight up, pushing the left heel in, or you can bend the knee. Whatever feels good for you. If that feels good on your hip, go for it. You can actually make some circles with that right knee in the sky if you want to. Make some circles with that right knee. Yeah, open up that hip more, and then reverse the circle the other way. Excellent. On your next inhale, bring that foot back down to the mat. Starting position for downward dog. Beautiful. We're gonna jump or step our feet towards our hands. Coming back up to a half forward fold. Exhale, Uttasana. Inhale, all the way up. And then exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Are we warm now? Because I'm sweating balls. I'm sweating over here. My hair feels like leather.
I have a little clip.
You're so wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'll take it. You offered me a hair tie, but I'll take the clip. It's in the car. Sorry, girls. Thank you. The longer it gets, the more like leather it feels. Okay, so that was the right side. You ready to do the next thing all over again on the left? Okay. Oh, looks so Hawaiian. I love it. Poo in my hair. Okay, I got a bat and a pua. It's called dark aloha. Big toes together, pressing the feet into the earth. Hello, rain. Inhale, Tadasana. All the way up, Urva Hatasana. Exhale, Uttasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, all the way down. Press the hands into the mat. Jump or step back into your high plank. Make sure those shoulders are under your wrists. Your shoulders under your wrists. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Point your finger forward. We're going to baby push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Pressing the heels down. Okay, we're gonna take the left leg up this time, taking the left leg up as high as you want, pointing it, bending that knee if that feels good for you, holding here, pushing the right ankle down into the mat if you can, or your knee can be bent, whatever's best for you. Feel that lovely stretch. Bring that left knee into your chest, come into a high plank. Yes, one more time. Up and back. Here we go, knee into chest. One more time, all the way up. And this time when you bring your knee to chest, bring your foot in between your two hands. Come into your high standing lunge. Engage your core, inner thighs. Coming up. And then take that back right foot to a 45-degree angle. Press the ankle down into the earth. Beautiful. Good. Let's open our arms out to the side. Very good. Reaching that left arm forward, 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 forward. Bring the forearm onto the knee, up and over with the right arm. Good. Or if you can bring that hand down to the earth, you can, and reach straight out. Beautiful, beautiful. On your next inhale, engage your core, keeping that front knee bent. Come all the way up. Bring your back hand to your hip or your leg. Reverse it. On your next inhale, come back to center. Straighten that front leg. Engage the inner thighs. Engage the core. Squeeze. Take that left hand forward, 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 forward. Either take it onto the front of the quad, front of the shin. Avoid the knee or down to the earth. Opposite arm straight out of the shoulder. Good. Take your gaze up towards your hand. Good. Beautiful. Looking up gently at the inside of your right hand. Shoulder back and down. Good. Front leg straight as you can make it. On your next inhale, engage the core. Slowly come back up to center. We're going to reverse this. Bring the hand to the back of the hip or the leg. Doing great.
No
Yeah,
time for
the rain's making the mat wetter.
Yeah.
It's raining on us a little bit, just a little drizzle. We'll see if it stops. Reversing that triangle there. Good. Inhale, bend that front knee. Windmill, both arms back down to the earth. Step that left leg back and then up. So what we just did, bend that knee if you feels good to you. Yep. And then circles with that knee gently in the sky. That left knee making circles in the sky. And then reverse it. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. I always want to sing that. Bring the left foot to the right foot. Jump or step or hop your feet to your hands. Come into a half forward fold. Exhale, Uttasana. Inhale all the way up, standing. Salute. And back into Tadasana. Breathing and holding. Amazing job. Good job working with the rain on the mat. I'm getting a little slippery too. Shake it out. Okay, are we feeling warm? Okay. We're going to go into our camel. So we're going to get onto our knees. So come to the center of your mat, your dance space, your yoga space. Bring your knees hip distance apart. Try to find a stable place in the earth. Tops of the feet are relaxed. I'm going to come over here. Bring in the hands onto the back of your hips and pelvis. You can have the fingers pointing forward. If you're really flexible with your hand, you can bring your hands a little bit, fingers pointing down. What we're going to do is push our chest forward, hips forward. I'm going to squeeze my glutes, push my hips forward, engaging the belly, lifting up to the chest. So I'm not going to collapse. Lifting up to the chest and lifting up to the chin and head. Push the hips gently forward. Breathing in and out through the nose gently. And then when you'd like, slowly exhale and back out of the position. We're going to do that again. Inhale, pelvis forward, chest up, belly in. Bending through the neck and head. And then exhale, release and back out of it. You can repeat this camel like that, or you're welcome to bring one arm up, back and over. This hand can come down to your ankle, the mat, the back of your shin, whatever feels good to you. I like to grab the back of my heel. And then lift the opposing arm straight up. So my right arm is on my right foot, right hand is on my right foot, left arm is reaching out of the shoulder, and I'm gazing up into the rain, into the left fingertip. Inhale. On your next exhale, slowly come back up, and then you can repeat it on the opposite side. So I'm going to windmill my arms back. My left hand is coming onto my heel. Perfect. Reaching up and straight over with the right shoulder and hand. Beautiful. Gazing into the rain. And on your next exhale, you can come back up and take a break, or you can bring both hands down to the back of your heels. Gently pushing forward with the hips, belly in and chest up. Beautiful. Be careful with the neck. You don't want to do anything too rushed or extravagant with the neck. Lots of gentle and fragile nerves and muscles and tendons in there. So gentle with the neck. And then when you're ready, squeeze your glutes, engage your inner thighs, and come on up. Okay. We're going to go into bridge now. So very similar to what we just did on our knees. We're going to do it on the ground, on the mat. Did you see your friend? I saw. You gotta stay here, yoga dog. Okay, so now our feet are hip distance apart and our toes are pointing straight ahead. Back is relaxed down onto the mat. Arms are alongside of you. Oops, sorry, Lucky. Arms are alongside of you. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and your abs, and you're gonna lift your hips gently off the floor. So bringing your hands down, inhale up, squeezing slowly and gently as you lift your pelvis off the earth. And then if you can, come all the way up to the top of your shoulders. Very good. Breathing here for a few moments. It's very similar to what we just did on our knees, but this is bridge down on the mat. On your next breath, slowly exhale and release your pelvis down to the mat and your spine, one vertebrae at a time. When you release all the way back down to the mat, just slowly windshield wiper the knees side to side, just relaxing the hips. Beautiful, yes. We're gonna do it again. You can do it exactly how we just did it, or you're welcome to engage your shoulder blades by bringing them underneath you and clasping your hands together under the back of your hips. Totally optional. This is not beginner. This is a little bit more intermediate and advanced, but it's a great chest shoulder opener. So on your next inhale, I'm gonna squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up off the floor, come all the way up to the tops of my shoulders. I'm gonna slowly roll my shoulders in one at a time underneath my chest, and then I'm gonna gently clasp my hands together, trying to bring my palms together and lifting up through the pelvis. Be very careful, do not turn your head. Keep your head straight up, breathing here. Lifting a little higher if you can. One more. And on your exhale, release the hands, release the arms, and slowly exhale back down to the mat. When your spine is nice and comfy on the earth, you can windshield wiper your knees side to side. Very good, girls. Try to breathe into the movements and not hold your breath. I know I'm asking you a lot, but with practice, it will come. And when we're focused on our breath and breathing these nice, deep, slow breaths, we're healing our body, our respiratory system, fresh oxygen to our body, our brain, all our muscles, nervous system. All right. For a gentle pelvis opener before we go into wheel, we're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together and gently relax the knees out. So like a bound angle or butterfly pose, but we're laid back. We can also do this with blocks under us, but right now we're just doing a gentle right here on the earth, opening the knees out, letting them relax slowly. No need to push them. Bottoms of the feet together. You can have your hands on your heart and your belly. You can have your arms alongside of you or even above you if that feels good for you. Breathe and hold here. In our practice, when we are still, we're reconnecting the mind and the body. We're allowing ourselves space to process, space to heal, space to let go of things that no longer serve us. Let them be people or things or thoughts. We're not required to hold on to any of it. Let all the heaviness go. Surrender to your breath. Allow yourself to be present with yourself in this beautiful, peaceful silence that we have here in Hawaii. On our next inhale, slowly bring your knees back up and your feet back into the mat. If the bridge was enough for you, that we just did, the bridge prior to bound angle, if that was enough for you, go back to that bridge. If you'd like to take it to the next level and just get a much better stretch to the front and back of the body, we're gonna go into wheel now. And please be careful. Take your time, no rush into this. Feet are hip distance apart. My feet are close to my glutes, not up against my body, but a few inches from it. It's a nice, comfortable position where I know I have strength in my legs. I'm going to engage the pelvis, engage the belly. The hands, I'm going to spread out my fingertips. And just like the same hands you would have doing your chaturangas, we're going to have just reversed for our barrel or wheel. Sorry, puppy, excuse me. I'm going to take my hands above my shoulders. I'm going to keep my elbows into my body, so be careful not to splay your elbows out because you can hurt your neck and shoulders and elbows. Bring the hands pointing down towards the tops of your shoulders, elbows in. On your next inhale, gently lift and push up into your will. Lifting the pelvis, lifting up to the heart. Very good. Breathing and holding. Squeezing the glutes, lifting up. Slowly exhale and bring the body back down to the mat. When you get down here, you can just relax and breathe, or you're welcome to windshield wiper your knees back and forth. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna come around and adjust you, goddesses. So come back into position, knees hip distance apart. Fingers spread apart. Think of the weight in your palms. Good. I like that when you close your eyes, you're like fully focused. Yep. Bring those elbows into your body, so don't let them splay out. Bring the elbows into. Yep. So squeeze your elbows together more. Yeah. Yep. And then whenever you're ready, lift up, Sophia. I'm gonna come over for you, Heaven. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lifting up through the glutes. Try to bring your you're fine. Try to bring your feet back. There you go. Close your elbows. Yeah. Slowly exhale. Come back down. Slowly, 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 slowly. I'm gonna do it one more time with you because I feel like I need to get your upper back. Okay, so keep the elbows together, keep the feet flat, keep the feet same distance apart. Yep. You ready, Sophia? Okay, on your next inhale. 1, 2, 3. Good, 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 good. Breathing, breathing.
I found it slippery.
You got it. No, slowly exhale down. You did good. No, you're
My
perfect.
hands are so slippery. Thank you.
I'm sorry, it was raining, honey.
No, it's
You did
okay.
good. We don't want to twist our wrists. Very beautiful, amazing. We don't want to twist the wrist. I know our yoga mats are a little wet. Remember, no more rain. Yes, Santa dog. And we don't have to do that complicated position. We can just do bridge. But you're doing really good. Hip openers. And I know we're going to do splits next month. So we're getting them nice and juicy and ready. Should we come standing pose? I know this will be a little challenging on our wet yoga mats. Please be careful. Feel free to come onto my blanket, or you can come onto the grass if whatever feels good for you. Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt. Santa dog. He doesn't want to wear his hat. He doesn't like the hat. There we go. Okay. So let's go into our tree balance position. Try to find a nice, solid, flat part of the earth. Gently, so lifting up through the kneecaps, pressing to the balls of the feet or in the entire foot. Lifting up to the heart, elongating through the spine. Nice and tall. Take the right foot gently off the floor. Come onto the tippy toe. Notice if you need to adjust your balance. This is amazing. If you want to make it more Karate Kid, you can bring the knee up. You can bring the arms out for balance if that's good. Good. If you can bring the knee into you and hold it, that's great too. Beautiful. Ah! I'm on a mound. Okay, let's see. All right, and then if that feels good to you, you're welcome to take the leg out to the side. Some days the balance is easy, some days the balance is challenging. You guys look amazing. Gently bring the foot either into the calf or into the quad. Just avoid the knee. Pelvis forward, chest up. And then when you're ready, inhale and grow your limbs. Beautiful. Holding slow, gentle breaths through the nose. Pelvis is forward, hips are forward. Squeeze the glute, bend the standing knee if that helps with the balance. Gaze out, 10 to 15 feet out in front of you. That might help you with the balancing. Beautiful. On your next inhale, bring the palms together. Very good. On your next exhale, slowly come out of it. And then I like to shake that standing leg. Feel those nerves. Feel that beautiful balance you just did for your body. Excellent. Yep, some ankle circles. Follow the foot circles are good. You might notice one side of your body is much easier than the other. I know for sure that was for me. Coming back down onto your mat, all your weight now on your left leg. Press your left foot into the earth. Gently lift, your left leg is now lifting. You're standing on your right. Pull the knee up if you want a Karate Kid. Add the arms. Yep, pull the knee into the chest if that feels good for you. Beautiful. Take the leg out. That feels good for you. Yes, excellent. You can press the bottom of the foot into the shin or above the knee, or you can just keep it right here on the floor. Totally fine. Opening the pelvis and hip forward, finding your balance. Beautiful. Woo. On your inhale, grow your limbs. Come up to a letter V. Breathing, holding, gazing out in front of you. Bending the standing knee, gauging the core. On your next inhale, bring the palms together. And as you slowly exhale, slowly come out of the position. And then shake out that standing leg. Ooh, baby. Some ankle circles, some ball circles. Yep. Should we do dancer again today? Do you like the dancer one? It's a great hip opener. Okay, sweet. Excellent. It's so pretty. Some days I can kill this one, some days I can't. I did not get any stretching done today, so I'm a little tight. Okay, so find a flat place in your mat. Oh, right here is kind of good for me. You can do whichever leg you want to. I'm going to start with my right leg. So taking the right foot off the ground, just like we did earlier, bending the standing leg. Gently bring that foot behind you. You can keep the knees aligned. So just doing this is amazing. You can just stand and hold this. If you want to make it a little bit more intermediate, advanced, you can grab the foot. I usually grab the inside of my right foot. On your next breath, inhale, lift the leg up slowly with that hand and keep the pelvis and hips forward. And lift the leg up as high as you can. You can extend the front left arm, kind of helps with balance, keeping the chest and neck and gaze up and lifted. Feel the back of that right shoulder opening, feel the right hip opening, and be careful not to open the hip. Try to keep the hips angle, pointing straight ahead. So hips are squared with your mat. Breathing. When you're ready, slowly exhale and slowly come out of the position when you're ready. And then again, I always like to shake out that standing leg. Do you feel that? Oh, ooh, the nervous system. Other side. So now, bringing the weight onto your left leg, gently lifting your right leg, or whatever you just did, yep. Bring the knee aligned with the other knee. Just this is great. You can grab the inside of the back left foot. As you lift this hip and foot up with that left shoulder, feel your chest opening to the front. Keep your hips squared. You can extend the right arm to give you a little balance. Try not to open that hip. Try to keep it squared with the mat. Breathing, reaching with the chest, the head, bending the standing leg. Lift up and back with that left foot and left hand. On your next exhale, slowly come out of it. You girls are so strong. I love it. And release, and then shake that standing leg that you had all your weight on. Wow. Wow, low, low. You feel that, yeah? Oh my God. I love it so much. I think what attracted me to yoga so much was the nervous system reset, these balancing moves. Because I thought that, as a dancer, I'm really, really good at balancing. Till you start doing some of these balancing moves and you're like, oh shit, I gotta breathe, I have to think of my alignment, I have to hold it for a long time. Imagine these figure skaters and whatnot, they just spin around with the leg in the air.
Oh my goodness.
One day, grasshoppers. Okay, so the whole yoga session of this month of December has been to build hip strength and open the hips, right? So now I'm going to show you the move that we've been working towards all this time. It's hero's pose. In belly dance, I call it a layout. But you do not have to do it. I'm going to walk you through it. So the first thing you're going to do is bring your knees down to the mat and tops of your feet out and open. And, adjust what you think feels good with you, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm going to open my knees a little wider than hip distance apart, and I'm going to open my feet a little wider than my hips, because my goal is to get my glutes onto the mat. But if you want to have your legs closer together for now, and this feels better for you, you can totally do this. If you want to open them a little wider, you're welcome to. So earlier we did camel, and camel is when we push the pelvis forward, lifting up through the chest. It's very similar to this, but what we're going to do is we're going to sit down in between our knees. Hi. Sit down in between the knees. So come on down, bring your glutes down to the mat. Relax your feet. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Feels good?
Yeah.
Not too tight?
Yeah.
I feel like tight tension right through the front of my quads, through the sides here. So I always self-massage in yoga, especially when I'm home. So this right here is an amazing, you can just sit here and watch TV, play on your phone or whatever. But what I'd like you to do is gently bring your hands down behind you. If this feels wonderful and is not in a pain, you're welcome to bring it back further. You can bring the elbows down one at a time. Opening up to the front of the hips, front of the pelvis, front of the quads, front of the body. Here comes the rain. And if this feels really good for you here, you're welcome to come all the way down onto your shoulders, onto your back. And what I would like you to do is kind of let go of any tension or tightness that you're holding on to in your hero pose, whereas I call this a layout and belly dancing. Your hands can be on your chest and your belly. They can be alongside of you. Sometimes I like to reach my arms up above my head because I like to stretch here on my low back. You're releasing your body down to the earth, not pushing hard, but just relaxing and releasing the body down. So with every inhale through the nose, a gentle hold at the top, and then slowly exhale out through the nose and feel the entire body relaxing and releasing more with every exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Slowly exhale out of the nose, releasing the body. Repeat at your own speed, as slow as you can with your breath. Yoga is about shining a light in the darkest corners of our body. And I would even say our mind. Notice if you have thoughts coming to your mind, acknowledge them. Slowly remove them and come back to your breath. Feel the energy of the earth below you. Feel your sacred beating heart in your chest. And bring all that fresh blood to your body, healing you. Shakespeare said, if we listen and are present, you can hear the earth's music. And on your next inhale, slowly bring your arms alongside of you. Gently push up using your hands and your elbows, lifting your chest and shoulders off the mat first. Slowly coming out of your hero's pose, bringing the hands down in front of you. And if you have room on your mat, just try and go into a child's pose. So open your knees up a little bit more. You can bring the big toes together, sit your hips back, walk your hands out in front of you. Stretch your hands out as far in front of you as you can, and then gently release your chest towards the mat. Place your forehead down onto your mat. If you want to massage your forehead, slowly look from right to left. Let your lower back relax. Allow your breath to come back to your normal rhythm and speed. On your next inhale, bring the weight to your palms. Slowly, gently take your time. Walk your palms back towards you and come to a sitting position. Yes. Maybe some gentle neck circles feel good. You're welcome to do that. Reversing one direction and then the next. Relaxing the jaw. All right. How do you feel?
better.
Feel good? Yeah, that's pretty amazing, yeah? The hero's pose is definitely not a beginner position. I love it a lot though. I feel like it really calms my thoughts down. It puts me in a situation that I have to be present with myself.
I can feel my.
I'm gonna come back to Sukhasana, easy seat. Let's close our eyes, bring our palms onto the front of our knees, and just breathe here for a moment. Normal breaths. Notice how your body feels. You've been marinating in this yoga flow for an hour. I hope you feel great. Hope you feel good. Hope you feel the energy of the earth rushing through you. Giving you energy for a great rest last week of this year. 2025 has so much in store for us. Lots of good, great health, great wealth, great knowledge, great peace. Next breath, bring the arms out alongside of us. Let's do a couple closing breaths for the class. Reaching the arms, inhale. 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 Max, fill the lungs. Hold it at the top. Slowly exhale through your nose as you bring your palms down towards your chest. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. 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 Lifting the body, the chest, the head up. Max filling, and then slowly exhale through the nose. Gentle bow of the head. The love and light inside of me humbly acknowledges the love and light inside of you. Thank you so much for making time for your practice and practicing here with me today, closing out our year. It's beautiful, Manoa. Taking care of ourselves. Namaste. Good job, girls. How do you feel? I feel like $1 million. I was so anxious and stressed after all that shopping.